Right, I've done a video the other day on the flamethrower palm and a couple of other more unusual palms to grow in the UK, and someone asked a question somewhere in the lines of they got a fishtail palm and the spear is not opening up. Well, I've got a fishtail palm here in a pot. It's been outside all summer, and this has got a lot of spears. You see, ready to, or wanting to get ready to open up. And the question was, why is it not opening up? Why is it taking so long? With palms, basically it'll take as long as it wants. I mean, there's a lot of things to consider, a lot of factors. Mainly, has it recently been repotted? Change of environment. So potting situation, environmental, water. If you're overwatering it, probably go a bit yellowy. If you're underwatering it, it could sort of stall out on opening new fronds. So there's a good rule of thumb for most houseplants in general, but definitely with most palms anyway, is to water well till it floods out the bottom, and then let it dry out pretty well before the next water, and at least dry out in the last first 2 inches on top of the pot level. Obviously it's going to dry out a lot quicker outside than it is indoors, so I mean it's just a matter of getting used to. You can't have a routine for watering palms, you need to do it as and when it's needed. So indoors that may be only once a month over winter. Outside in the summer you could be watering every other day, so you can't put time on how often to water a palm or any plant really. It's just a matter of what your plant is. So some plants do like more water than others. The fishtail particularly, I'd go by the rule of water well, let half dry out, water again. But yeah, so as regards to the fronds not opening up, like I say, I mean, taking the water situation out of the equation, like I say, the other thing could be if it's had any root disturbance, which will quite often send a plant into sulking and stop it from opening a spear, which again you just have to give it time and see what happens. That will open up eventually if you haven't damaged too many roots. And the environmental, which is quite a big part of how you're keeping palms. If you've just recently bought it, for instance, and it's been in a greenhouse or a supermarket, wherever you buy them from, that's a change of environment to your home environment or whatever situation you're growing them in. So that sort of change can stall them out and slow them down a bit until they get used to the new environment. And really, I mean, they're the three major things I'd look at. So a change of environment can slow them down. A repotting can definitely slow them down, and the wrong watering will slow them down as well and send them backwards. In some cases you could rot the roots out. So that's my thoughts on it anyway. I don't know the actual situation. I mean, that's just a random question that the particular viewer was like I say, the actual situation they were growing in, I mean, I don't know, but I mean, they're definitely the three first things that would come to mind. And then the fourth is just give it time. Sometimes I've had palms which will take 6 months. You'll see the spear there, and that'll just sit there, and that'll sit 6 months plus, and that'll open when it's ready, when it's happy. Right, so we'll leave it at that. good example of that would be the foxtail. I mean, I've had this spear came up sort of over winter, and it's been outside all summer, and it's only just decided to open up. So that could have been a good 5 months. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching. I hope that helps someone. See you in the next one.